Hey everyone, my name is Whit Merrifield. I played baseball at South Carolina from 2008 to 2010. I'm making this video today because I'm asking for your help. Um, a friend of mine that I've known for we've known for quite a while. His dad was my one of my high school football coaches. His sister and my sister became best friends in elementary school, and my mom and his mom got to become good friends, and she actually cleaned my teeth for a while. His name is Josh Rominger, and after this video, head over to Twitter and give him a follow. But here's my abbreviated story on what happened to Josh. About a year ago, Josh was a junior in high school, and he started having this bad cough, and it lasted for about 2 months. So his mom took him into the doctor, and what they discovered was a tumor on his right lung, and this tumor was pushing his lung back into his heart and his left lung. So they removed 98% of the tumor, and they ended up finding out that it was cancerous. So after a lot of radiation and chemo, they ended up having to remove that lung the tumor was on. And then a little while later, they ended up having to amputate his leg. You can only imagine how tough that must have been on him, as it would have been any of us. You know, try to imagine when you were in high school and you had all those, all these things you had to juggle, all these worries, all these little nicks and knacks that affected your daily life, and try doing all that and also fighting for your life. This is what Josh had to go through, and it's just a horrible situation, and for him and his family, and it's really been almost a blessing to people like myself that have followed it and been inspired by it. If you want to know the rest of the story, go to carebridge.com, and there's journal entries and things like that, so you can kind of see what it was like day by day when it was really bad. He's doing pretty well now, and that's a positive. And I think cancer it's affected all of us. I was fortunate enough to be touched by a kid named Baylor Teal, who was with us in 2010, and then eventually passed away. But through his fight and his positivity through it all, and the strength and courage he showed at such a young age, it really changed my life, and I think the lives of my teammates as well. Pretty much anyone that knew him came out with a positive outlook on life in general, and it was really awesome to know him and his family. But looking back on it, I wish that we could have done more for him. So this is what we're going to do for Josh. We're going to do more for Josh. Josh he's a huge Gamecock fan, and like I said earlier, his dad was a football coach, so football is close to his heart. And here's my idea of what we're gonna do. We're gonna send Josh and a couple of people, whoever he chooses, his mom, maybe a couple of his friends. We're gonna send them to Tampa, and we're gonna send them to watch the Gamecocks play Michigan in the Outback Bowl. But we're not gonna be able to do this without your help. So, anyone that's been to a bowl knows the hassle of preparing to go to a bowl game. You gotta find tickets, you gotta find hotels, you gotta figure out how you're gonna get there. All these things, add up for a little bit of a headache. Let's be honest. Trying to figure out what you're gonna do. But I think we'd all agree that it's worth it in the end, because bowl games they're pretty awesome. What we want to do is we want to plan this for Josh. We want to take care of it all. We want to pay for it all. It's going to be all expenses paid. We're going to get him tickets. We're going to get him a hotel room. We're going to figure out how he's going to get there. We're going to pay for his food. We're going to try to get him to a practice. We're going to try to get him to meet Coach Spurrier, maybe a couple of his favorite players. And we're going to try to do all these things to make this a once-in-a-lifetime trip, because really he deserves it. And I mean, if you've been around cancer, you know that the best medicine isn't the chemo and it isn't the radiation. It's joy and it's hope. And I think these things we can bring to Josh with a trip like this to take his mind off what's going on, to help him enjoy a great New Year in Tampa with great weather, hopefully, and a great game, and watching two great teams play, a game that he loves, and I think that we all love. But anyway, so here's how you can help. Bowl games, while they are awesome and a great time, they are expensive, and so what I'm asking for is any donation that you can make to help with this would be huge. Whether it's $5, whether it's $10, $20, $100, whatever you can do would be awesome. It'd be greatly appreciated by myself, by his family, by anyone that knows Josh, and anyone that's trying to make this possible for him. I really, really, really want to help this family. Just go look at the journals on the CareBridge website. Every day it's, today was a great day, today was a great day, today was a good day, today was a great day. They're so positive through such an incredibly tough time, and it's inspiring for people that are following this family, and they really do deserve this. So if you're willing and able to help, please send any donations to 108 Suntree Drive in Advance, North Carolina. The zip code is 27006. If you would send the mail address to me, Whit Merrifield. If you're writing a check, please make the check out to Dena, D-E-N-N-A-H, Rominger, R-O-M-I-N-G-E-R. Like I said, anything that you can do, any donation that you're willing to make would be huge. Every little bit helps. So the last thing I'm going to tell you is, with the money that we raise, obviously we want to send them to the bowl game. Hopefully we have a huge turnout, and a lot of people, this touches a lot of people, and we get some donations, and it carries past the bowl. Any extra money that we raise is going to go towards a new prosthetic leg for Josh. And I mean, if you can just imagine, in high school we all had our little quirks about us that we were insecure about, whether it be head's too big, like mine was. My head was too big for my body. We all had our little things that made us insecure, and this prosthetic leg will help Josh become more normal and help him try to fit in a little better. He's an unbelievable role model, and this is really going to go a long way. I talked to his mom earlier. We all have our dreams. We all have our short-term and our long-term dreams and goals. Speaking to her really put into perspective some things in my life. Obviously the long-term goal is to beat this cancer, to beat it and to be done with it. But the short-term goal is for her to watch her son, her baby boy, walk across that high school stage without crutches, and that's what we need this prosthetic leg for. It's not, obviously it's not cheap, so we're gonna try to help as much as we can. The leg he has now is built for an 80-90 pound guy, and Josh is about 130 pounds now, so he's really outgrown that leg, so we're gonna need to get him a new one. So I mean, let's do what we can to help this kid out. He really does deserve it. His family deserves it, and he's a Gamecock fan. We're a Gamecock family. Let's show him really what being a Gamecock is all about and what it really means. I really appreciate you guys listening. Look forward to seeing you in Tampa, and God bless you, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.